Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today, and I'm going to cover more updates regarding the supply chain. We will look into Shanghai as we have updates from there, and we have as well some rumors regarding the 4680 Model Y standard range. So let's start with the world of statistics, and there were some indications that Tesla could move forward doing what we have heard about already in the past. And when it comes to the prices of lithium, it is just insane, the price movement in 2022. And so Elon Musk is totally right that Tesla might actually have to get into the mining and refining directly at scale unless costs improve. So we do know that Tesla does like to control the entire supply chain. The last step that Tesla is currently missing is the mining and of resources for batteries itself. That is something that Tesla could do because they are now profitable. They don't have to really care too much about the profitability if it's 1 billion or 2 billion. They do make enough money right now. The margins are really nice. And of course, Wall Street would really celebrate that if Tesla would say, well, we're going to do a bit less profit, but we are investing into mining. That is something that investors would really like to see. And he also said we have some cool ideas for sustainable lithium extraction and refinement. So again, guys, I think the strategy is the same and could be the same like with the battery supply. We have a battery supply chain where Panasonic, CATL, LG, and maybe in the future as well BYD will supply Tesla with batteries here. And Tesla has very good relationships with those companies as they need them to further grow at the pace as they do right now. On the other hand, they are always working on controlling some part of the supply chain themselves when it comes to the 4680 cells. So the same thing can happen as Tesla is, for example, building a cathode factory here and currently starting to do so. The same thing could happen with the mining business. Tesla does have direct contracts with mining businesses, but they could say, well, we do have good relationships and good contracts with them, but what we're going to do is we're going to mine that ourselves as well. So we have kind of some independence here when it comes to that industry and those suppliers. And this would make a lot of sense. And as I said before, Tesla is currently having a lot of money what they do, earn, and they have a lot of money to invest in new factories, to do something like this here, cathode factory, etc. And they are currently growing, so more money is supposed to come in, so they could invest money in the mining business. It would make a lot of sense. The only thing that is always a supply issue is qualified, very, very good employees. That is something that Elon Musk has mentioned before. This is a real issue for businesses to grow as well in Germany, for example. Then we are looking into the update for the main screen. I have mentioned that, for example, in Germany, many people were unhappy about last year with the Christmas update. A few options were not easily reachable anymore when you go to your menu. Now Tesla has moved backwards. You can now do it yourself. You can control where you get the defrost wipers, seat heaters, etc. So you can move those back to the menu. That is something many people have wished it could happen in the future. So I'm very excited Tesla decided to actually do that. For the Shanghai factory, we have updates as well. It looks like there will be more tests going on, and then in some areas the restriction will go lower, and Tesla might start then on Monday or Tuesday after the lockdown with the production again. So hopefully that is going to be true, and it's going to be happening soon because we do need more Model 3 here in Europe. That is a supply issue because many people are waiting for Model 3, and of course Tesla has the capabilities right now to produce enough Model Y performance, and in the coming weeks as well Model Y long range, so they can supply in the next month the European market with Model Y. Now we are looking into an indication here from Troy Tesla. Of course, there can be different opinions about that. He is saying that it could make sense to go with the standard range with the 4680 cells instead of long range, as the battery pack is smaller. On the other hand, there were a few people saying, well, if you have the standard range with the 68 kilowatt hour battery instead of the 82 kilowatt hour battery, yes, you need less batteries to actually do that, and it would make sense for the 4680 cells. But on the other hand, the demand is going to be much higher for the standard range. Again, Tesla has a limited production, but it could help them to produce more cars, as of course there's going to be a constraint, a limit of Model Y standard range Tesla could produce, but they would be able to produce more cars as the battery is smaller than the long range. So you guys see lots of speculation about that. Please share with me. I haven't seen any Model Y performance owner online sharing its experience with the Austin Model Y. No indication about 4680 cells. Please, if you do know somebody, please share that with me. I'm actually looking forward to see some experience here. When it comes to innovation strength and the performance of that in Germany, they have done like a table here showing which company is actually the one with the highest innovation strength. No surprise, Tesla leading here in front at the first place. Volkswagen Group, Hyundai, BYD, Geely, Stellantis, and then lower there you have GM and you have Mercedes and BMW. So again, guys, this is an indication. I do think statistics are one thing. The other thing is the reality, and you see which company clearly moves forward, is innovating, trying to stay on top of its game. And Tesla is trying to do that pretty well. And I think that other companies are going to try to keep up the speed and maybe at least increase the speed. If they can keep up with Tesla, that is a different question. Now, if we are looking into the comments here of Ron Barron, who said he's not thinking about selling any Tesla shares soon, which makes a lot of sense, as he's mentioning it is just the beginning, guys. I mean, we are looking into Fremont, Shanghai. Now we have Austin and Grünheide in Germany. Again, guys, this is actually pretty funny. We are still at the beginning. We have such a long way to go. There will be so much more things going to happen, especially next year with all the new products coming into play. If you are from Europe, you can also visit Tessie Supply, my employee. You can get with you 5 products, you get 15% discount, and my podcast in English as well. You can find me on Tessie Supply in Spotify and Amazon Music. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Bye bye.